This dining table has been in our family forever, and I decided to DIY some chalkboard paint and stain it, and it just doesn't look good anymore, and it's not my aesthetic. This is more like it. Let me show you how I did this. Welcome to my garage. This is what we're here for. I have to check on my babies. They're both napping, which is really nice. So I'm taking this time to strip the chalk paint off of this guy, okay? I did this project many years ago in hopes that I would like it and work with this table, and I really didn't like it, but I just left it as is because I had done it and I didn't want to undo it because I was lazy and pregnant. So I'm going to strip it first, and then I'm going to be sanding it down because I'm really into that light oak look, just like I think the whole world is right now. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I have gloves. I have a container that I'm going to pour this into. You're going to shake it well, pour it in here, and apply to the area that you wish with a brush. After 30 minutes, you're going to come back and just start scraping. I got this plastic scraper tool from Lowe's. I think it was like $4, $3 or $4, and you're just going to start peeling away at the paint. So let's start.
I'm falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows. Cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain. Maybe you can do this.
After stripping the paint all day, this is what it ended up looking, and I absolutely love the color that it's going for right now. So what I'm gonna start doing is sanding the top. I stained it a pretty dark reddish stain, and I'm not loving it anymore, and just after sanding it once, you can already see the big difference. It's incredible what this little machine can do. It's so powerful, and it definitely gets the job done. It's just putting in a little bit of work and sweat. I'm sanding the legs as well, even though I like the shade, just because it needs to be smoothed out, and I'm really picky, so I'm just trying to make sure that all of the things are as smooth as possible. And of course I'm covered in wood dust. You bet that I had allergies all day. And now I'm just taking a damp cloth and kind of washing away the wood dust from the table, and we're getting ready to use some wood bleach on this table, and I'm very excited. I just followed the directions that it has written on here, and I used an old cleaning brush that I had laying around, and not only did I stir with it, but I also applied the wood bleach to the table with it. It just helped really scrub it in, and I love the way that it's turning out as it's drying. It's really lightening the wood. I'm taking this detailed 80 grit sponge with this sharp corner because my machine is having a hard time getting into the little nooks and crannies of this table. And it has quite a bit of those. And as you can see in this next clip, the sponge is really good at getting in this little like transition between the border of the table and the actual tabletop. I don't know, but you know what I mean. I also took the time to fill in that spot with some wood filler. And this is the color that I use. It's pure white, and this Minwax wood finish. And these are all the things that I used to help me get the job done. And so I started, and immediately as I started laying this, I was panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, this is really opaque and really white, and this isn't what I think I got. And it's not. The guy sold me the wrong base. Like, I wanted a transparent base, but instead he sold me one with a white base. So it's much darker than I originally intended it to be, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. Just keep watching.
Singing along along for the first time.
So in testing things out off camera, I sanded it down and I actually really enjoy the way it looks because on the right side is without the stain and you can see the grains are really dark, but on the left side the grains are lighter and it makes all the difference in my eyes. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to stain the right side of the table with this very opaque and thick coat of white paint basically, and I'm going to sand it down just so that we can get the most even and thorough look on this table. And I really enjoyed not only doing this but just watching the table transform. And now I'm just wiping it down with a damp cloth because I'm getting ready to apply the top coat. This is a polyacrylic top coat in the clear matte sheen, and I was a little bit scared, and I can tell you that I've had this table now for a year with this top coat and it hasn't budged. It doesn't stain, which is amazing considering, you know, having little children and them spilling food on the table all the time. It is the most durable top coat, and for whatever reason it's a really grainy texture, so I'm taking my sander just to smooth it as smooth as it can possibly get so that we can really enjoy using the table to eat all of our meals. And once I got it as smooth as I like it, I used a damp cloth to just wash it down and get rid of all the wood dust and everything that doesn't really need to be there. And this is what it looks like inside my house. I absolutely love it. Of course, we haven't really touched too much of the dining area, so it's just got all of our old chairs and stuff, but for now it'll do. It's been here for about a year and this is what it looked like before and after. I love it.
For the first time.